Somebody just threw me the keys to a brand new SR22T G6. I mean, look at that thing. My inner aviation child is screaming right now. I'm gonna go knock the rust off with a few steep turns. Let's do it.
Let's just say you've had a little downtime and you're looking to get back into it. Well, steep turns is that quintessential maneuver that everybody learns in their training and their advanced training even. That's the maneuver that I use to get back in the plane. It's that maneuver that forces you through your muscle memory and your division of attention, all those skills that come together to really make you look like a pro and make you look like you know what you're doing. Let's do some of these steep turns. We'll do some tips and tricks, and so that the next time you're up, you can get up there with confidence, you can hop right back in the cockpit and have fun in your Cirrus. Here we go.
600.
Caps is available.
Your change approved. We'll talk to you shortly. Thanks.
Okay, we just reached one of our practice areas here at the Vision Center, right at the foothills of the Smoky Mountains. What a cool view. I'm going to start by just clearing out the area. So just a nice, easy left 90-degree turn, and then I'll come back the other way, and I'm just scanning the horizon. I'm scanning above and below 10-degree segments at a time, just taking my time to scan, and also, here's my favorite part, cross-checking with the moving map and the overlaid traffic display, which I love. Of course, before we start, just make sure I'm configured properly. Boost pumps and boost. Mixture's full rich, and gas is on the fullest tank. So I'm going to find a nice value to start at. Here's a good target for just a rollout reference. Let's make it 090 degrees on my HSI, so east. So we're going to start rusty. I'll start a turn to the left. We'll see how it goes. At least give me a warm-up turn. There's 5,500, 120 knots. I'm looking clear to the left. Do this with me. Here we go. Rolling in. As I roll in simultaneously, I'm pulling back pressure, I'm adding some rudder to keep this turn coordinated, and I'm adding a little bit of power to overcome the drag. And already I added too much back pressure. I'm going to relieve a little bit, and now we really feel the G's loading on. Immediately I'm outside. Where is that horizon on my nose? Right about there. I'm getting a little low. I'm adding a little back pressure. I was overbanking a little bit, so I was slipping a little low. So I'm just bringing that back. I'm recorrecting. I'm back outside. I'm on the nose. I'm watching what the trends are in the instruments, but I'm on the nose. This is what a level turn feels like to me. This is actually going slightly better than I thought it would, but I'm getting low, adding some back pressure, fixing it. Ooh, I just felt my wake there, though. Always a good sign. Always a good sign. I'm staying coordinated, little slow, little low. Okay, anticipating 90 degrees. Let's see, 090. I'm going to do a nice smooth rollout. Oh, there's my wake. Little low. Here I'm just bringing power back. Ooh, about 100 feet low. I can do better than that. Let's talk through it again. And that wasn't bad. That was a little better than I thought, but we ended up low. So let's try one more time. This time I'm going to dial in a couple of those techniques and we're going to talk through it. But we're going to up the ante. I'm going to go left, followed by a right turn. We're going to see if we can turn from left to right through that rollout to roll in. So here we go, 5,500 feet, 120 knots, right on east. Follow along with me. Here we go. Roll to the left, adding back pressure, adding rudder, adding a little bit of power, all simultaneously. All those controls come in. 45 degrees. Now that feels good. Not too much back pressure. 120 knots. And right to my nose. I love how the nose is looking on the horizon. That is the picture I'm used to. Adding a little more power just to make sure we don't get slow. The nose wants to slip. I'm bringing back pressure in. I'm really feeling it in the seat of my pants here. And that's what I want to feel, just that kind of consistent G loading in the seat. There we go. Now I'm locking it in. I'm locking that right in. This is looking good. This is looking really good. There's those Smokies again, confusing me, but that's all right. I can find the average of the Smokies. I know where that horizon is. Don't get low. Correcting it. Here comes 90 degrees. My trend vector is going to help me think about that rollout. Time the rollout. I'm just going to release a little bit of back pressure. No big deal. No big deal. Right through 90 degrees. Pause for a second. See if you can hold that 90 degrees in 5,500 and then roll right back through. Here we go. Rolling in. Adding back pressure. Adding some rudder. Keep this baby coordinated. There's the back pressure. Oh, I'm getting a little slow. And I'm climbing, okay? Adding a little power, and I'm going to release just a tiny bit of back pressure. There we go. That's right back to 120 knots. And keep yourself outside. Keep it outside. Don't slip. Don't get low. Now, just trying to hold this consistent picture. I love this. I'm making a right turn, so I'm a little bit higher in my view in relationship to the horizon, but it's still feeling pretty good. Getting a little low, so I roll a couple degrees of bank out, staying right around 45. I'm a little bit fast. That can be remedied. There we go. Watching for traffic. Now I'm anticipating that rollout to finish strong. Finish strong. There's my trend vector telling me it's about time to start rolling out on 090. I'm not going to push forward. I'm just going to release back pressure, pull some power back, and right there to 090, right there at 5,500. I'm a little fast, but I've been worse. That worked out pretty well. So there you go. That's a left 360 followed by a right 360. All of that felt really good. Actually, it went slightly better than I thought it would. I'm probably going to lose a bet here. That is a steep turn in the maneuverable SR22T. These are the things you want to practice to get yourself back in the cockpit so you can get your passengers back in the cockpit and look like a total pro and have a ton of fun. I had a ton of fun. Any excuse to go flying. Let's head back to the Vision Center. Here we go.
This one, Julia Delta, Maxwell Tower, 2 to the left, clear the line.
Alpha 4 Alpha Charlie to the Vision Center with you. 1 Juliet Delta, thank you.
And that is what it's all about. That was a ton of fun. And honestly, I feel like I knocked some of the rust off. Best steep turn of my life? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But I want you to take some of those tips and techniques, even if you're still at home, kind of working through flight simulators or chair flying, those techniques will help you with the setup and kind of thinking through the different actions for a steep turn. It's altitude control, airspeed control, and heading anticipation. It's going to help you master the airplane. And so keep thinking airplanes. We're going to keep talking airplanes. And thanks a ton for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one.